Welcome to World Code. Update your daily briefing on everything happening around the world. The Pacific was rocked by the announcement. Japan will export 6 warships to the Philippines. For a country long bound by pacifism, this is a game changer. It's not just a sale, it's a bold new direction for Asian security. The deal, quietly revealed, sent ripples from Beijing to Washington. Japan's military hardware, once strictly for self-defense, is now arming a neighbor. This marks a dramatic shift in Tokyo's foreign policy, signaling a readiness to shape regional security. The Philippines, with a historically modest navy, is about to receive a major upgrade. These are destroyer escorts, serious warships, not just patrol boats. With Japan's support, Manila is drawing a new line in the contested South China Sea. The timing is crucial. Tensions with China are at a peak. Chinese vessels have been increasingly aggressive, harassing Filipino fishermen and outposts. The Philippines needed a way to push back. These ships could be the answer. They offer deterrence, strength, and a boost to national pride. The strategic map of Asia is shifting. Power balances are no longer clear-cut. Japan is stepping up as a security provider, forging a new axis with Manila. This move forces every nation in the region to rethink its strategy. For the Philippines, it's both an opportunity and a test of resolve. The world is watching to see how this new power will be used. This deal could redefine peace and stability in Asia. What exactly is the Philippines getting? 6 Abukuma-class destroyer escorts. Built in the late 80s and 90s, they're not new, but for Manila, they're a leap forward. Designed for anti-submarine and surface warfare, these ships are fast, robust, and versatile. Compared to the Philippine Navy's current fleet, this is a massive upgrade. Originally built to counter Cold War threats, their engineering is solid. While some advanced systems will be removed, the core platform is formidable. Think of it as moving from family sedans to armored trucks. The Abukuma class can patrol farther, stay at sea longer, and handle rougher conditions. Their presence alone sends a strong message in the West Philippine Sea. These ships fill a critical gap, offering multi-role capabilities. They can hunt submarines, patrol territory, and coordinate fleet operations. For the Philippines, they're more than ships. They're symbols of determination. The Abukuma class gives Manila the tools to turn strategy into action. They're not just hand-me-downs. They're a foundation for a modern navy. With these ships, the Philippines can finally project credible power at sea. It's a new era for the fleet. Why now? Japan's move is all about the South China Sea. China's growing influence and island building threaten regional stability and Japan's own interests. By arming the Philippines, Japan strengthens its own security indirectly. This is a strategic investment, not charity. Japan is moving beyond its post-war pacifism, taking a proactive role in regional defense. The deal cements a partnership with Manila, creating a bulwark against Chinese expansion. Providing these ships at low cost builds goodwill and deepens ties. A stronger Philippine Navy complicates any aggressor's plans. Japan is stepping up as a regional power, sending a clear message to both Beijing and Washington. To China, regional nations will resist coercion together. To the U.S., Japan is ready to share the security burden. It's a bold, calculated move in Asia's power game. The ships won't arrive with all their original firepower. Japan is removing advanced weapons and sensitive tech for legal and security reasons. This keeps the transfer within pacifist principles and protects military secrets. What remains is a sturdy, adaptable platform. Engines, hull, navigation, and basic armament. The main gun and close-in defense systems are expected to stay. The ships are blank slates, ready for Philippine upgrades. It's a political balancing act, strengthening an ally without escalating tensions. The real value is in the potential these ships offer for future modernization. Even stripped down, these ships are a huge win for the Philippine Navy. Their endurance and seakeeping far surpass current patrol craft. Persistent presence in the West Philippine Sea is now possible. The empty decks are opportunities for new weapons, tailored to Manila's needs. Plug-and-play upgrades make them cost-effective and flexible. 6 new large ships change the operational calculus, boosting patrols and deterrence. Their presence alone sends a message. The Philippines is serious about defense. These ships bridge the gap while the Navy awaits new modern vessels. They're also ideal for training crews on complex warships. The Abukuma class is a stepping stone to a truly modern fleet. This deal does more than upgrade a navy. It reshapes Indo-Pacific security. Japan and the Philippines are now security partners, not just trading partners. Together, they form a northern anchor in a chain of alliances countering China's expansion. The message to Beijing regional nations are uniting. Japanese-built warships in Manila's fleet complicate China's calculations. The U.S. remains a backstop, but regional powers are taking the lead. This is the networked security Washington has long encouraged. Japan's proactive stance strengthens the alliance structure. Other Southeast Asian nations are watching and may follow suit. The era of facing China alone is ending. Collective security is the new reality. Getting 6 warships is one thing, operating them is another. The Philippine Navy faces steep technical and training challenges. These ships are more complex than anything in the current fleet. Specialized engineers and technicians will be needed, along with extensive training. Hundreds of sailors must learn to operate and fight as a team. New training programs and possibly instruction in Japan are essential. Operating costs, fuel, maintenance, upgrades will be significant. The defense budget must grow to keep these ships effective. Doctrine and strategy must evolve to integrate these vessels. The ships are powerful tools, but only if Manila invests in using them well. The Abukuma-class ships put the Philippines at a crossroads. For the first time in decades, Manila has a credible surface fleet. This is a chance to move from defense to shaping regional security. With new power comes new responsibility. How these ships are used will be closely watched. The Philippines must show maturity, restraint, and commitment to international law. Success requires political will, funding, skilled personnel, and public support. The true value of these ships will take years to realize. If the nation rises to the challenge, this could mark a new era of strength. The ships are a catalyst. The outcome depends on the resolve of the Filipino people. This is a pivotal moment for the Philippines and the Indo-Pacific. Will these ships secure Philippine sovereignty or become a costly gamble? The answer depends on decisions made in Manila and at sea. If managed well, this could spark a renaissance in the armed forces and national pride. But without funding, training, and vision, the ships could become liabilities. The stakes are high. Success or failure will shape the region's future. The world is watching as the Philippines steps onto the global stage. This deal opens a door. What happens next will define the nation's next chapter.